Matt. Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome back to another J Carey Outdoors. Today, folks, we are, by the way, thanks for tuning in and watching. Today, we are, stand by. That's right, you guessed it. Today, we are shooting some bows. Been a little bit since I've shot. My last video was me hunting. Unfortunately, didn't see anything. Hopefully you guys tuned into that one. Apologize for no action. Maybe you don't want to tune into it, I don't know, whatever. But today is not only shooting bows, but we are shooting crossbows, and even more specifically, we are shooting this bad boy. This is my Barnett Recruit crossbow. Look at that super sweet sling. That super sweet paracord sling that I made. Let me know if you guys want me to put a video together making one of these. Let me know in the comments down below. I think it turned out pretty dang good. The only things that I've changed to this crossbow is I obviously put on this scope, because these crossbows only come with a little red dot, and these limb savers. That is everything else, and of course the sling. Everything else is standard. I did change bolts. I chose to go with a different bolt brand, and that is my favorite brand, Carbon Express. So yeah, we are going to shoot crossbows today. Let's get to it. You guys are probably wondering, isn't that a youth bow? Yes, it is. And you also might be wondering, oh, isn't that a woman's in a youth bow? Yes, it is. And that's alright, I'm alright with it. I chose this bow because I wanted to get my daughter into deer hunting and shooting sports, and while she still isn't really kind of come to want to do that, she still doesn't mind hanging out with Dad and shooting it every once in a while. But really, it has kind of become my bow. It is ours, my bow, but uh-oh. I'm missing a leg. Little busted Bucky down. Jeez. A lot of misses. I think I need a new target. I haven't got it out this year, so I need to check it, see if it's still sighted in, and yeah, that's what we're doing. Alright, let's see how that looks. Not bad. Oh, and by the way, I do not do reviews, at least not yet, on really anything. This is just me talking about my crossbow, what I've done to it, things I like, things I don't like, kind of things like that. It's not like a full review or anything like that. Also, I am trying out my new Tactacam camera. Attachments include for bow and crossbow. So I'm going to try that out today and see how good a video it takes, and throw those videos up on this video. That sounds kind of weird. Anyway, you're going to see some video with the Tactacam on my crossbow. So real quick, what's inside? Obviously I've already opened this up. And inside here is this little kind of velvety bag for your camera. Trying to do this one-handed. Oh, it's already dirty. Look at that. Terrible. The Tactacam camera itself. I've already got an SD card in there and a charged battery. So I'm going to set that over there. This monster Allen wrench, which you'll see why that is in there in a second. This is the Crossbow or Picatinny rail mount. There. So, dovetail mount on a Picatinny rail or any kind of rail like that. And this is obviously where your camera goes. It comes with its own little Allen wrench for up there, and I'm assuming down here as well, because that looks like some sort of torque, somewhere where you can actually maybe get your wrench in there and torque it down some more. Not sure. I'll have to read the instructions. So that's the crossbow or rifle. Here is the compound bow. So it basically replaces your stabilizer. Slap the camera in there. Maybe. Oh, you gotta loosen this up. There's a little groove right there where that screws into. Maybe you can see it down inside of there. You see that screw right there? As I back this out, it disappears. It makes it flush. So now, as you can see that little groove right there. Now the camera, maybe. There it goes. So you got this notch up here. This notch up here, where the button slides through, and that notch right there, where this screws into. Pretty nice. I mean, it stays in there firm. I like it. Alright, so there it is, mounted. Tightened it down pretty good. Where's it at? Right there. Tightened it down pretty good. Doesn't appear to be wobbly except for this part, which I still got to put the camera in. It is October 4th, 2019, and we finally got a break in the weather. Still a little humid, but was a high of 67 today. It was 90 a day ago. Alright, so here's what it looks like mounted. I know you guys just saw me mount it, but I'm going to give you some views here. That's cool. Now, looks to me like it's pretty dang parallel with the scope. So I'm just kind of wondering, there's that side screw. There's that screw for the dovetail. Whoa. Just kind of wondering if I need to make a windage adjustment, if this is going to get in the way. It shouldn't. I'll zoom out a little bit. It shouldn't get in the way. Maybe it will. Anyway, here it is mounted. I think it looks pretty good. Definitely matches. So here's my bolts of choice. Common Express Maxima Hunter. Those are the best. You gotta get 1, 2 should be enough. I'll leave my schwackers on those 3 bolts. I'll just practice with 2. So this is my fancy little box that I keep in my crossbow case. And Check the hooks. Put the rope in the slot. Hooks go on top. Right next to the rail. Balance them out. Pull with even force. If you do it right, it should pop off. You should hear that click, and the hook should pop off. There's the safety. There it is. Cocked and locked. And now it's loaded. Again, I'm checking to make sure off my net, my vanes are balanced. And I'm going to leave that knock turned on. By the way, if you're wondering, this is a pretty sweet scope. This is Parker's Hawkeye. It actually does have two colors in it, green and a red. Don't know if you'll be able to see that. So it does have hash marks. The actual marker, there's actual numbers by the hash marks. Tactacam says all you got to do is press it. There's a little vibration, and then the green light turns on. Basically, you are recording. I'm gonna go over to here, my old buddy, my trusty pal, Jim Shockey tripod, and see what we got at 20 yards. It's a little high at 20 yards, which I'm all right with. Time to move out further away. So I got our old buddy Jim over there set up at 30 yards, same target. That little spot right there where I had Jim was 20, so this is 30. So the camera's about 22 yards away, zoomed in all the way. Okay, here we go, 30 yards. That was me. Left and right's good though. Alright, so now we're going to move old Jim back to 40. Man, I like this little crossbow. Look at that thing. 40 yards. It's a little low, a couple inches. It's an inch and a half. Should we do 50? I think we should. Alright. That's Jim over there, still at 40. You're going to see me go behind that tree a little bit that's to the right. I'm going to move Jim over there and I'm going to shoot at 50. See how she does. So, with that 40 being as low as it was, I didn't want to miss the target, so I took the 50 yard and aimed at this circle here. That one. So you can see it's about 1, 2, 3.5 low. And that's me messing up the windage just to get the shot off. So, you know, I like the crossbow a lot, but it's only good for short ranges. 40 yards and less, and if I had to make a poke at 50, I probably would. But I got to remember, 4 inches high. But I mean, what are you gonna do? Little Barnett Recruit youth model with the Tactacam mount, the Parker Hawkeye with illuminated reticle. I mean, killed my biggest buck to date with it, and I am happy with it. Well, I think that's going to do it for today. Appreciate you guys tuning in and watching. Hope you guys liked it. Hope you got something out of it. Next time should be out in the woods again, deer hunting with Rich at his property. Cold mornings, cold evenings. Thanks for watching. Hope you guys tune in next time. Peace.